Hello, welcome again to the State of the Undergraduate Student Body. I'm Casey Jimenez, the Chief of Staff of the Student Government Association. I manage the logistics, event planning, and financial needs of the SGA. I have a strong emphasis on making sure that if the organization runs well internally, everyone within has a platform to do things outside of the organization for over 30,000 undergraduate students. Because I can't do everything and be everywhere, Devin and David have entrusted me with supporting and assisting a staff of 6 that take on important roles of advocacy, outreach, and funding distribution. Although the staff runs me around on a daily basis, they've been behind some of the amazing events this semester and putting together programs and events for later this year. And I know they have a lot in store going forward. So enough of me. Meet my amazing staff.
Hi everyone, my name is Maya Stevens and I serve as Outreach Director, and one of my passions include making sure students feel safe and comfortable on campus.
Hi, I'm Bella Armenta and I'm the Student Allocations Director for SGA. One of my passions on campus is ensuring that students have access to adequate resources here at their time at UNT.
Hi, my name is Zoe Brown. I'm the co-director of Diversity and Inclusion here in the SGA. Although I have a lot, I would say my biggest passions here on campus would be mental health and full representation for all students.
My name is Alexis Hawkins. I'm the Director of Diversity and Inclusion for the Student Government Association. And one of my biggest passions on campus is helping out people who may need assistance, whether being unhoused individuals, food insecure individuals, or just people who just need general help. I love doing that so much.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jermaine Turner. I go by JT. This year I serve as the Student Government Association Intern Program Director, and one of my passions is being able to pour into all of the upcoming student leaders on campus, giving them tools not only needed to be an SGA, but also evolve themselves as a student leader on campus in general.
Hi, my name is Matthew No, and I'm the Communications Director of the SGA. One of my biggest initiatives is just seeing how my UX background can help me with my job. I enjoy gathering feedback and opinions from coworkers and students on basically everything I do.
Why I joined SGA is because I wanted to be a leader on campus. I wanted to do so much of my time here, and I've gotten to work with so many great people and be involved with so many great things as my sorority, as well as being a part of NT40 and just so many great things that SGA has given me the opportunity to do. And I love my job. I love doing it, and I love having my co-director Zoe Brown. She makes me laugh all the time. She's so sweet to me, and I know I couldn't do this job alone, and the fact that I have a co-director with me makes me so happy. So I guess that's why I love SGA.
One of the key reasons why I joined the Student Government Association my freshman year as an intern was to be able to understand how our student body worked and how you can advocate best for the community around you. One of the key goals I have this year as the intern program director is to equip our interns with all the tools needed to not only be leaders within inside of our Student Government Association, but also outside of our Student Government Association in their respective organizations or on campus jobs. Also, one reason why I love my job is because we have intimate intern program meetings where we get to pour into the interns, give them tools for resume building, give them tools for internships, scholarship opportunities, and also just becoming the best student leader possible within their time here at UNT.
Communications Director of the SGA. I handle the social media, the website, the design work, the photography, cinematography, and marketing strategy for the SGA. I also manage a comms team that helps me with all of this. The biggest goal I have for this year is utilizing a human-centric approach to make sure we're connecting with students. We want feedback on the things that we do, and we want to test out each change to get insight before presenting something official. In the same sense, reaching out to the student body has never been SGA's strength, but me and my team are here to try and fix that. We do this because we believe in this community of students, and we've already seen what they can make and accomplish. So if you see us around, come talk and see how you can help your community. Thank you.
In my position, I work on diversity and inclusion by coordinating events as they relate to students on campus. So for instance, I partnered with Pride Alliance this past month, and we had a self-defense course taught by UNTPD officers. In doing so, we hope that we could get some students to be able to master skills that be able to protect themselves from potential attackers on campus. In the near future, we are hoping to have a town hall event with UNTPD as well, and this will be co-sponsored by BSU, the Multicultural Center, the Dean of Students, and as well as UNTPD. By doing so, we hope to better relationships between the officers as well as the student body and the faculty on campus. As far as my agenda for the rest of the semester, it includes working with different administration and officials to ensure that international students don't have to face certain barriers when they transition onto campus. That may look like resources and programs that are already offered but they may not be aware of. I also want to work with different organizations to ensure that documented and undocumented students on campus are given the proper support and care that they need. Lastly, I do want to work with the Native American Student Association just to increase their visibility and acknowledgement here on campus. All in all, my mission on this campus is to ensure that every individual feels like their perspective is being heard and incorporated into the progress of the student body. As well as I want to make sure that everybody feels like they're not being demeaned or discredited or discriminated against. With that being said, if you have any suggestions, comments, or concerns that you feel like needs to be heard, you're more than welcome to email me at sgainclusion@unt.edu. Thank you.
As Student Allocations Director for SGA, I oversee two programs, the Eagles Nest Fund and the Route Travel Grant. These resources are two great tools for students and registered student organizations. The Eagles Nest Fund is open to any registered student organization looking for funding for events they're hosting this year. Eagles Nest events must be open to the entire student body and not only serve your members, but everyone attending the event. Eagles Nest funding is allocated up to $1,000, but sometimes more if approved by the SGA president. The Route Travel Grant is there to assist student organizations and individuals looking to go to a conference that will not only benefit themselves, but UNT as well. Funding for Route Travel Grant is usually based on airfare, lodging, Ubers, Lyfts, food, and other miscellaneous items such as registration fees for the conference. This is a great way for students to go to a conference and learn stuff that they would not always be able to learn in a classroom setting. Applying for both the Eagles Nest Fund and the Route Travel Grant is a pretty simple process. First, you will have to attend an SGA resource meeting held every Tuesday in the Language Building in room 323 at 3 p.m. If you cannot make that time, please email me at eaglesnest@unt.edu to set up an alternative time and we can get you a private meeting. After that, there are two applications, one for Route and one for Eagles Nest. You'll find them on OrgSync under the Student Government Association page. The applications may be a little time consuming, but we are asking for important information like budgets, event location, where's the conference, depending on what application you are applying for. After that, if everything is approved, you will be invited to either the Eagles Nest or the Route Travel Committee. There, the committee, made up of students, will vote and decide whether you are getting funding or not. After that, I'll be in touch with you to figure out how we can put your event on or how we can get you to your conference. Thank you. If you have any questions, email me at eaglesnest@unt.edu or route@unt.edu. Thank you.
My position for Outreach Director entails collaborating with other student organizations on campus with the common goal of bettering student experience. So far, SGA has collaborated with Counseling and Testing Services for Fresh Check Day, which is a suicide awareness day that provides mental health resources for students on campus. I'm also in charge of running town halls, and I'm proud to say that we've already had 14 town halls during our resident town hall circuit. Town halls address and acknowledge student concerns, and we do this using an interactive survey, and using the answers we get and the feedback we hear from, we can create solutions that can benefit the student body. I'm also in charge of running advocacy committees. Advocacy committees are in charge of working on passion projects and specific issues for their designated committee. We have a wide variety of committees, including disability inclusion, queer, trans, and advocacy, as well as campus and student safety. Overall, my goal in SGA is to create a better campus experience and make sure students' voices are heard.
We aren't just members of the SGA or executive members of the organization. We are also students who exam cram in Willis and wait in the long lines for Starbucks right before class. We're wanting to make a better environment for the undergraduate community, and that will continue to be our mission because that is something we all experience. And please, if you need anything, you're more than welcome to reach out to anyone you just saw for help or direction to resources. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of the event.